In today's video, we take a look at the Pilot Travel Camera Backpack from Wotancraft, a durable and rugged camera bag with a beautiful heritage World War II aesthetic. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ed from Rushfaster. We do guides and walkthroughs, bring you better gear, better ways to carry. So if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and also hitting the bell. Let's dive in and check out the Wotancraft Pilot Travel Camera Backpack. Wotancraft is a carry company based out of Taiwan. They make a number of everyday carry goods as well as camera carry goods, but they have this particular focus on the vintage military aesthetic. All of their bags feature wax canvas with this antique distressed look, but not only that, they use high quality materials and also really reliable hardware. If you're interested in getting this bag or any of the other products that you see in this video, there are links in the description below. And if you'd like to stay tuned with new updates, new releases in the carry world, we have a Rushfaster Carry Roundup newsletter that you can subscribe to, where we talk about all those things and where we also give away some gear to our subscribers. All you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and also the newsletter. Just before we get into the bag, the watch from today's video is from Nezumi Studios in Stockholm, Sweden. This is the Voiture chronograph. It takes on a vintage racing aesthetic. It also has a nice leather rally strap. And if you're interested in checking out more from Nezumi Studios, there's a link in the description below. So starting with the materials, the bag features a Cordura waxed canvas, which Wotancraft have actually developed for these bags. It's incredibly lightweight and durable. It's got a great strength to waist ratio. It's also tear resistant. And unlike original Cordura nylon, it has a nice soft to the touch feel. Apart from the obvious strength and durability attributes that this fabric has to offer, Wotancraft have developed this Cordura waxed canvas so that it would develop a nice patina over time. So with extended use, the bag will develop light scuff marks, different shadings, creases here and there, those sorts of things you expect to see on a really hard wearing fabric, and it also adds to the overall aesthetic of the bag as well. In terms of the hardware, we've got YKK and Duraflex buckles. We've also got some aluminium hardware as well as YKK water resistant zippers and some leather zipper pulls. So taking a look at the external features, there are a number of external features for us to go through. On the front face of the bag, we've got these two strips of daisy chain webbing or molly strap webbing. Here you'll be able to attach any accessories, carabiners, small tools here and there. But if you're getting the modular accessories with the bag, this is where you'll be placing the Fighter 01 accessory pouch. We'll take a look at all the other modular accessories later on in the video, but just letting you know, this is where the Fighter 1 sits when you attach to the bag. But even when these two strips of daisy chain webbing are being used to attach on the modular accessories, you can actually attach on gear through these loops behind this clip here on the sides of the bag. So there are little loops here that you can attach gear on. At the top here, we've got a flap top which is secured down by these buckles here, and just above those buckles we've also got little grab loops here. You can also feed through any accessories in there if you want as well. On both of the sides of the bag we have these stretchy pockets here. These serve as our water bottle pockets or our tripod pockets. Here I've got a Stanley 20-ounce vacuum insulated water bottle. Fits in there really well. This pocket will also fit a 32-ounce Nalgene water bottle. You'll also notice on this side there's this little accessory strap that's currently attached to this strip of daisy chain webbing. So if you're carrying taller items in this pocket, maybe a taller water bottle or even a tripod, you could feed it through this accessory strap, cinch it down, and it'll be nice and secure inside this pocket. On the other side of the bag, we've got that same strip of daisy chain webbing, so you can move that accessory strap on this side, but it's good to have that flexibility. On one side you might have a water bottle, on the other side you might have a tripod. Turning it to the back of the bag, we come to our harness system. Here on the shoulder straps we have wide curved shoulder straps that taper along the end of the shoulder strap so they fit nicely around your waist. The back panel and the shoulder straps feature an EVA foam padding, so it's nice and thick, nice and dense. Below on the shoulder strap we have a few other loops here which you can attach accessories on. You can also adjust the sternum strap here. This is a YKK sternum strap. You can fasten them on both ends of the sternum strap, so whether you're pulling on left hand or right hand, you can do that. And then at the bottom here we have simple Duraflex ladder locks. The back panel is a nice and thick back panel. It's got that same EVA foam padding and it is elevated to allow for air channeling along the middle, but you do have good breathability throughout the back panel because of that spacer mesh. Inside that air channel we also have just a strap here for luggage pass-through, so if you are taking this bag traveling, you've got rolling luggage, you can feed it through that handle and streamline your carry. On both the top and the sides of the bag we have these nice padded haul handles. These are actually really comfy haul handles, so they'll be good to carry the bag when you need to in a pinch, and especially if you are carrying heavy photography gear, it's good that these haul handles are nice and padded. Okay, so before we get into the main area where you'll be storing most of the camera gear, let's look at some of the other compartments inside the bag first. So we're going to unclip these buckles here at the front here. This gives us access to a number of other compartments in the bag. So first thing is this first pocket that's on the underside of the flap top. See, it's got this nice mesh padding here, so it's reasonably protective inside this compartment. I've just got a cap here from Oliver's. I've also got some Sunski polarized sunglasses, as well as an Arc'teryx Nodin windbreaker, just as an extra layer. If we unclasp these two buckles here, there is another zippered compartment here, and you can store more gear inside there. So I've just got a portable battery bank from Nimble. I've also got my trusty Nomad Kevlar charging cables. I've got my Bellroy note sleeve wallet, and I've also got my Somewhere Labs global hotspot. If you are traveling to remote or rural areas, having a global hotspot with 100% satellite coverage is really useful. If you want to check out more info from Somewhere Labs, again, check out the links in the description below. Now, because we've unclasped those two buckles there, we can actually pull this front flap completely open. And here you'll see there's more pocketing here. There's just two stretch mesh pockets here. Well, actually, they're not really stretch mesh because they're very tight compartments. They have YKK zippers that give access to them. Inside there, I've just got a Leatherman rebar multi-tool, as well as my set of keys in my Orbit key. And then on the other side, I've got a Pelican SD card case. As you can see, again, there's some more daisy chain webbing here. This is actually for attaching another modular kit on. This is the Fighter 2 travel pouch. So this is where you'll be putting a lot of travel gear inside. We'll take a look at that later, as mentioned. If we look further down that flap, we've actually got another zippered compartment here, which inside I've just stored an A5 notebook. You could store a number of things inside here. Again, it has that thick padding there, so it is reasonably protective as well. Typically speaking though, you would want to store things that you don't necessarily need quick access to in here. Maybe when you're setting up camp or when you've arrived at your destination, this is the sort of gear that you want to access. So you could maybe want to put inside a thin toiletry bag inside there, just because it is quite cumbersome getting inside this compartment. You don't really have quick access for this compartment here. Okay, so getting into the main compartment, this is the interesting part of the bag. We have this L-shaped zipper opening here, and this actually goes all the way around the bag. So we've got a number of zippers here that you can use depending on which direction you want to open the zipper from. So if you want to open it from the top, you can do that. If you want to open from the sides, you can also do that. There are plenty of zipper pulls here to pull on to open up this compartment. It's actually very similar to the Peak Design Everyday Zip. It had a number of zipper pulls. I believe it was the same 4 zippers that you could use to open up in a number of different areas of the bag. So just demonstrating for you here, when you open this up, you get this side door access, which allows you to store a number of different pieces of your camera carry inside there. We've got Velcro EVA foam dividers that you can organize and customize depending on your camera loadout. We've also got these flexible dividers here that can be moved around. They're also attached on via Velcro, so you can really switch things up depending on what you're carrying. If you're carrying a really large camera body, you might want to put it inside the bottom there, have something else on the other side. If you have a really large lens, you might want to take the entire middle section, and then for smaller camera peripherals, you might want to store that at the top here. Additionally, if you aren't using camera gear and maybe you want to use this bag as a travel bag, you could store some packing cubes just inside this main area, remove all the dividers if that's not something that you want. But typically speaking, if you are using camera gear, you will be accessing the gear from the sides. Now, with traditional camera backpacks, you're typically expecting a big full clamshell opening where you can see all your camera gear and organize it as such. But with this bag, the Pilot Travel Camera Backpack, they're prioritizing side door access, so it's very similar to the Peak Design Everyday Backpacks. Now, if you wanted to open the bag up completely, you can do that. It's just that you'll be pulling the Velcro apart. Now you can open up the bag like this, but as you can see, the Velcro has come apart from both of the walls of the bag, so it's not really the most sustainable way of accessing and viewing your camera gear. You might also notice this little accessory on the side here. This is just attached on via Velcro. This is a modular accessory that you can get with the bag. It has these stretchy dividers here, which is good for storing maybe camera batteries, and in the bottom here you can put SD cards in, things like that, or maybe you could store some cables, whatever you want. You can put that on the side of the bag, and then when you open up the side door, you have quick access to these items, so that's pretty useful. There is also another accessory similar to that you can attach on the side door here. This is just a little pouch for you to place in some items, so maybe you want to store your phone or your wallet, some quick accessories, just so you can have quick access on the other side door. Now over here you might notice a little slip pocket. This is the laptop compartment. It'll fit up to a 15-inch laptop, and it is suspended from the base of the bag slightly, so you will have protection for this laptop in case you drop it on its base. But similar to the rest of the compartment, it has this nice fleece lining to protect your gear from any scratches. Okay, so let's take a look at the first of the 3 modular packs. This is the Fighter 01 accessory pouch. You can see there's a big chunky buckle here. It uses the same materials as the Pilot travel backpack. There's a little slip pocket here, which is good for storing a phone. This is an iPhone 12 with a moment case. After that, we've got another zippered compartment here using YKK zippers. This opens up almost completely clamshell. You can see on this side that there are 2 zipper paths here. These actually open the same compartment. So when you're carrying this bag crossbody and you're slinging the bag around, depending on what side you sling it from is the zipper that you'll open. So it's good that it adds that flexibility there. If you're slinging from the left, you can open up one of the zippers. If you're slinging from the right, you can open up the other zipper. That's really handy. So inside there, I've just got an Oz Air face mask. Also got that same Somewhere Labs global hotspot. And then I've got some Lipotech wireless earbud. Over here, we've got another set of 2 slip pockets. We've got charging cables, charging battery, Bellroy wallet, as well as an Everyman Grafton pen, and the Leatherman rebar. This back is also fleece lined, so you could store a small tablet in there, maybe an iPad mini, maybe an Amazon Kindle e-reader, whatever you want. If it fits in there, it'll protect it because you've got that fleece lining as well as slight padding from this air mesh here. Now if we turn to the back of the bag, we'll see the attachment mechanism when you want to add it on to the Pilot travel backpack. So here we have these YKK clips that are very interesting to use. You simply push down to secure them, and then you pinch here to release the buckles. So they're currently attached onto these strips of daisy chain webbing here. So here we have the Pilot camera backpack. We're going to attach on the Fighter accessory pouch here. All you need to do is grab the ends of those clips there and feed them through these little daisy chain webbing loops. So hopefully you can see I'm feeding that little clip underneath that daisy chain webbing loop, and then you just need to clip in. Do that the same on the other side. Feed it through, clip in, feed this through. We do that just for all 4 ends. And then we have our accessory pouch attached onto the bag. Hopefully you can see that that clip is holding both of those loops of daisy chain webbing together. And so when you want to release it, you simply pinch on this and it releases. Pinch and release. It's a pretty smart mechanism, and it does hold the bag together, so at first it's a little bit finicky, but you'll get used to it. As mentioned, the Fighter accessory pouch can be used as a little sling bag. So at the back here, you want to remove these clips because they'll be protruding on your back. So once you've got all those clips out, pack them in the bag somewhere so you don't lose them. So here we have these gatekeeper clips where you simply loop one through the top here, and then loop the other one through one of these bottom ends, depending on which end you choose to sling the bag around. And then here you have a simple strap to make this bag a little sling bag. So say for instance you are traveling with the bag, but you just want a little companion to store all your more essential items, you can use this bag for that. The next modular accessory that we're looking at is the Fighter 2 travel pouch. So this isn't a sling bag or a shoulder bag or anything like that. This is just a bag to store your travel gear. So you can put shoes in there, you can put clothes in there, any outerwear, things like that. You could also use this as a bit of a laundry bag if you really wanted to, but I found it best to be used just to carry shoes. So we've got 2 zipper paths on either side of the bag. One is a straight zipper path, the other one is more of a D-shaped zipper path. They open up to the same middle space here. So if we just open this side here, I've just stored a few shoes in there. I've got these Grays outdoor slipper boots. These are really, really comfortable slipper boots. You can check them out over at our friends at Huckberry. And then here we've got some Bedrock sandals. These are also very comfortable sandals. Very simple interior. It's got that waxed canvas material, so it's nice and durable. On the outside, we do have one strip of daisy chain webbing, so you can add accessories on there if you like. And then we've also got a haul handle at the top here. Very simple piece of kit just to organize your travel gear. Now, if you take a look at the back of the bag, bag, you'll notice that same YKK buckle clip mechanism to attach onto the bag. So bringing the bag over, if we unclip these buckles here, unclip those buckles there, open up this flap, this line of daisy chain webbing is where you'll be attaching on. So once we've got our clips lined up, we'll just slot them inside those loops of daisy chain webbing. So once you've got that packed in, you simply fold this over, and when it's really fully packed out, you can actually release some of the slack on these straps to accommodate the space that's now being taken in there. Clip those on. Same situation for these clips here. You can release some of the slack there so that it can reach the buckle. And when you do have it really packed out, you can actually cinch it down to compress that space, keep all your travel gear nice and tight. Now, the last modular accessory pouch that we have here is the Fighter 03 rider bag. This bag can be used as a little shoulder bag, crossbody bag. If you grab that carry strap, you can feed it through these little loops here on the back. So once you've got that in, you can use this as a simple carry strap. You've got a little haul handle here at the top as well. If we turn the bag around, we've also got daisy chain webbing here, and we've got these G hooks so that you can cinch and compress this stuff down. We've also got a YKK water resistant zipper here. This is the only zipper to get inside the main compartment. So if you open that up, this kind of opens up here. Just getting some stuff out. I've got my Arc'teryx Atom hoodie. I've got a pair of sunglasses, Oz Air face mask. You can bring a water bottle or something. Here we have a little key leash, which I've attached my Orbit key to. And then you can see very discreetly there is a little zipper there that I've just stored my wallet, as well as my iPhone 12. Now, big empty space here in this compartment, not much organization, but what you can do if you choose to get the rider bag is get the optional quick draw camera insert, which makes this bag into a small little camera sling bag. It has enough space for a DSLR camera and a lens, or maybe a DSLR camera and 2 small lenses. In that way, it makes it a really nifty little camera bag, but at the moment it's just one big empty space. Now, in terms of attaching this pouch onto the bag, it actually attaches onto the base of the bag. So when we're attaching the bag on, what you want to do is unhook these G hooks from the bag, loosen the strap slack, and then loop them in the outer edges of the bag. Flip the bag over, and then here you'll see 2 attachment loops here, and then this little attachment clip. Now, this is a Duraflex clip. You simply pull out to open up the clip, and then you simply need to feed that through the little loop. It is a little bit finicky, I'll admit. This is probably my least favorite clip out of the whole bag. Once you have that clipped in, simply pull it over and then cinch down so it's nice and secure on the base of the bag. So those are the 3 main modular backpacks: the Fighter 1, the accessory pouch, the Fighter 2, the travel bag inside, and then the Fighter 3, the rider bag. There are a whole bunch of other modular accessories that you can also add on to the bag if you choose to get it. A few of them are camera inserts, some of them are little small accessories that attach on via Velcro. Plenty of other tools that work really well with this bag. It's totally up to your preference. Okay, so this is the bag on the body without any of the modular accessories. For your reference, I'm 5'10". And this is the bag on the body with all the Fighter modular accessories attached. Well everyone, that is the Pilot Travel Camera Backpack from Wotancraft. A very unique bag with an incredibly unique look, a comfortable harness system, and a focus on side access. And it's also a bag that works really well with the modular accessories. If you're interested in getting this bag, or again anything else that you've seen in this video, you can check out the links in the description below. Using any of those links really do help support the work of the channel at no extra cost to you, so we really do appreciate any support. And if you'd like to support us further, you can hit the like button, hit the bell, subscribe to the channel, and also subscribe to the Rushfaster Carry Roundup newsletter. But we love to hear from you. What do you think about this bag? What do you think about the focus on the side access and all the other modular accessories? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if you want to see more videos like this or more videos on camera bags, check out some of the links on the screen at the end of this video. But for now, this has been the Wotancraft Pilot Travel Camera Backpack. Take care, and we'll see you next time.